From our last episode, we saw how other countries came to the land of Egypt to buy food from Joseph. Today, we are continuing the story from Genesis chapter 42 from verse 1 to 17. And we saw from that passage of the Bible that because there was famine in all the countries, Joseph's family was affected, and Jacob, Joseph's father, got a message that there was food in Egypt. He then asked his sons why they all sat down, looking at each other when there is food to buy in Egypt. He told them to go down to Egypt and buy food for them to eat and live and not die. So 10 of Joseph's brothers went down to Egypt to buy food. But Jacob, their father, did not allow Benjamin to go with them. You remember Benjamin, the younger brother to Joseph, their father, was scared of allowing him go with them. Peradventure something happened to him. So it's recorded in the Bible that the sons of Israel were among those who went to Egypt to buy food. Israel is another name for Jacob. As we all know, Joseph is the governor of the land of Egypt, the one who sells food to the people. Behold, then came his brothers and bowed their faces to the ground for him. As soon as Joseph saw his brothers, he recognized them, but pretended to be a stranger to them. He spoke rudely to them and asked them where they came from. They replied Joseph that they came from the land of Canaan. Remember, Joseph is also an Hebrew who came from Canaan land. Joseph recognized they were his brothers, but they couldn't recognize him. Once again, he remembered the dream he had about himself and his brothers. He questioned his brothers and told them they were spies who came to inspect their land. But his brothers replied him, saying, "No, my lord, your servant came just to buy food." They told Joseph that they were sons of one man. That is, they all share the same fathers, that they were not spies. Joseph insisted that they were spies. So they went on to prove their innocence, telling Joseph that they, his servants, were only 12 sons of one man. But their youngest brother didn't come with them, but was at home with their father. And one of their brother was no more. But Joseph kept on pulling their legs, insisting they were spies. But the only way they could prove their innocence, the only way he could believe them, is when one of them goes back home and bring back their youngest brother for him to see and be sure of what they are saying, or else they will be considered spies as far as Pharaoh is alive.